That's a rail-thin 80s pop star Debbie Gibson performing in Chile 1 month ago today, just weeks before the emotional revelation of the cause of her dramatic weight loss. She says it's from chronic Lyme disease. May is Lyme Disease Awareness Month, and as the weather begins to warm, it's prime time for Lyme, which affects more people in the Northeast than anywhere else in the country.
You can see them crawling behind us now. And WTEN ABC on Fox 23 special report, Stephanie Grady finds out there's so much more to this disease than most people realize.
Many think Lyme disease has a simple cure. But as I began researching the disease, what I found is that Lyme disease isn't so cut and dry. And in fact, there seems to be a kind of silent epidemic right in our own backyards. When the alarm goes off at 4:31, Missy Gallagher's nightmare is no dream at all. Her body, her prison, dictated by her symptoms and the medicine she takes.
You just want to curl into the fetal position and you just cry.
She says a deer tick bite 4 years ago changed her life forever. Lyme disease was first discovered in the mid-1970s in a place only 3 hours away from Missy, Old Lyme, Connecticut. The mysterious illness created panic, making it a time tough to forget for the town's historian, Dr. John Pfeiffer.
People are scared. I mean, and when people are scared, they don't always listen to the most reasonable of explanations.
A government-chartered boat is the only way to get onto Plum Island, the place some believe the tick-borne disease was manufactured by German scientists working for the U.S. government on germ warfare post-World War II at this secret animal disease research facility, which, coincidentally, is only a few miles from where the disease first popped up. This is the closest that most people can get to Plum Island, riding the Cross-Sound commuter ferry from Connecticut to the tip of Long Island. There have been many wonderings about what exactly goes on at Plum Island. In terms of Lyme disease research, you don't have to look very far for the government's denial of this. Just go to Homeland Security's website and it's clearly stated, Plum Island Animal Disease Center does not and has not performed research on Lyme disease. Theory aside, Lyme disease itself is controversial. The award-winning film Under Our Skin delves into the hotly contested world of chronic Lyme disease, an ongoing Lyme infection the traditional medical community says doesn't exist.
There's no medicine for someone like you. You're an attractive girl, and obviously you don't feel like you're getting enough attention.
This painful condition is what Missy and a group of women from Old Lyme say they've been suffering from for years.
It affects every part of you. They say that after 4 weeks you're cured, but every single person sitting at this table is proof that it doesn't go away after 4 weeks. I get twitches where my arms will twitch, my hands will twitch, my legs will twitch.
Because the Infectious Diseases Society of America, the CDC, and National Institutes of Health don't acknowledge this chronic form of the disease, as is clearly stated on their websites, they warn against the controversial treatment methods like long-term antibiotic use, something many chronic Lyme patients say is saving their lives. So the question is, does chronic Lyme exist? And if so, why isn't it being recognized and properly treated? Scientists say it all goes back to how Lyme disease was first classified 4 decades ago when it was discovered. And that definition needs to change so patients stop falling through the cracks. This change is something Missy says she hopes she lives to see. But for now, hope for the future is her survival.
I know it's not forever. I know there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
There are still a lot of questions and speculation as to where Lyme disease came from and how it got to the U.S. Now, we touched on one of the theories that Lyme was manufactured at a government-owned facility on Plum Island. We are one of the few scheduled to go to Plum Island, granted access by Homeland Security. We will take you there and to the animal disease research facility in question. In the studio, Stephanie Grady, News 10 ABC on Fox 23.
For much more now on the special report, the Lyme life, the Lyme disease in general, just go to our website, WTEN.com. We'll be right back.